Good morning, my dear students. Today in DP, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is political parties. Children, till now in this chapter, we have studied about the functions and the necessities of political parties, then the party system, in which we have studied about one party, two party, and multi party systems. Then we have studied about the national and the state parties, and today we are going to study about the challenges to political parties, how can parties be reformed, and suggestions to reform political parties. Children, we have seen how crucial political parties are for the working of democracy. Since parties are the most visible face of a democracy, it is natural that people blame parties for whatever is wrong with the working of democracy. Children all over the world, people express strong dissatisfaction with the failure of political parties to perform their functions well. This is the case in our country also. Popular dissatisfaction and criticism has focused on the following four problems area in the working of political parties. They are lack of internal democracy, dynastic succession, money and muscle powers, lack of meaningful choice, the lack of meaningful choice to the voters. Now, the first challenge is lack of internal democracy within parties. Children, all over the world, there is a tendency in the political parties towards the concentration of power in one or few leaders at the top. Parties do not keep membership registers, do not hold organizational meetings, and do not conduct internal elections regularly. Ordinary member of the party do not get sufficient information on what happened inside the party. They do not have the means or the connections needed to influence the decision. As a result, the leaders assume greater power to make decisions in the name of the party. Since one or few leaders exercise paramount power in the party, those who disagree with the leadership find it difficult to continue in the party. More than loyalty to party principles and policies, personal loyalty to the leader becomes more important. That means, children, listen once again. In most of the political parties, the power is concentrated in the hands of one or few leaders at the top. Ordinary members of the party do not get sufficient information about the happenings inside the party, and the leaders assume greater power to make decisions in the name of the party. The second challenge, dynastic succession. Children, it is related to the first one. Since most political parties do not practice open and transparent procedure for their functioning, there are very few ways for an ordinary worker to rise to the top in the party. Those who happen to be the leader are in the position of unfair advantage to favor people close to them or even their family members. In many parties, the top positions are always controlled by the member of one family. This is unfair to other members of that party. This is also bad for democracy since people who do not have adequate experience or popular support come to occupy position of power. Children, this tendency is present in some measures all over the world, including in some of the older democracies. Children, listen this once again. The top position in many political parties are generally controlled by members of one family. Leaders on the top have unfair chance of favoring their families and friends. This is also bad for democracy since people who do not have adequate experience or popular support come to occupy position of power. The third challenge is about growing role of money and muscle power in parties. Children, especially during the elections, since parties are focused only on winning elections, they tend to use shortcuts to win the elections. They tend to nominate those candidates who have or can raise lots of money. Rich people and the companies who give funds to the parties tend to have influence on the policies and decisions of the party. In some cases, parties support criminals who can win elections. Democrats all over the world are worried about the increasing role of rich people and the big companies in the democratic politics. Children, once again, listen this very carefully. Children, this is a prominent challenge to the political parties during elections. Since parties are focused only on winning elections, they tend to use shortcuts to win elections. Such shortcuts include they tend to nominate those candidates who have or can raise lots of money. Rich people and companies who give funds to the parties tend to have influence on the policies and the decisions of the party. In some cases, parties support criminals who can win elections. The fourth challenge is that very often parties do not seem to offer a meaningful choices to the voters. In order to offer meaningful choice, parties must be significantly different. Children, in recent years, there has been a decline in the ideological differences among the parties in most part of the world. For example, the difference between the Labour Party and the Conservative Party in Britain is very little. They agree on more fundamental aspects but differ only in details on how policies are to be framed and implemented. In the same way, children, in our country, the difference among all the major parties on the economic policy have reduced. Those who want really different policies have no options available to them. Sometimes people cannot even elect very different leaders either because the same set of leaders keep shifting from one party to another. Children, listen it once again. It states that very often parties do not seem to offer a meaningful choice to the voters. In order to offer meaningful choice, parties must be significantly different. Now children, how can parties be reformed? In order to face these challenges, political parties need to be reformed. Now the question is, are political parties willing to reform? And if they are willing, what has prevented them from reforming so far? If they are not willing, is it possible to force them to reform? Children, citizens all over the world face this question. This is not a simple question to answer. In a democracy, the final decision is made by leaders who represent political parties. Children, people can replace them, but only by another set of party leaders. If all of them do not wish to reform, how can anyone force them to change? Let us look at some of the recent efforts and suggestions in our country to reform political parties and its leaders. Anti-defection law. Children, according to this law, MLAs and MPs, MLA means Member of Legislative Assembly and MP, Member of Parliament, cannot change the party after the election. If any MLA or MP changes parties, he or she will lose the seat in the legislature. This was done because many elected representatives were indulging in defection in order to become ministers or for the cash awards. Now, what is the meaning of defection? Defection means changing party alliance from the party on which a person got elected to a different party. Law of affidavit. Affidavit means a written statement confirmed by oath or affirmation for the use as evidence in the court. Children, in order to reduce the influence of money and criminals, the Supreme Court of our country passed an order. Now it becomes mandatory for every candidate who contests election to file an affidavit giving details of his property and criminal cases pending against him. The new system has made a lot of information available to the public, but there is no system to check if the information given by the candidate is true. As yet, we do not know if it has led to decline in the influence of rich and the criminals. Then the next one is file an income tax return. Children, the Election Commission passed an order making it necessary for the political parties to hold their organizational elections and file their income tax return. The parties have started doing so, but sometimes it is more formality. It is not clear if this step has led to a greater internal democracy in a political parties. Children, besides these, many suggestions are often made to reform political parties. The first one is a law should be made to regulate the internal affairs of political parties. It should be made compulsory for the political parties to maintain a register of its member, to follow its own constitution, to have an independent authority, to act as a judge in case of party disputes, to hold open elections to the highest post. It should be made mandatory for the political parties to give minimum numbers of tickets, about 1/3 to women candidate. Similarly, there should be a quota for the women in the decision making bodies of the party. Then the next suggestion, there should be state funding of the election. The government should give parties money to support their election expenses. This support could be given in kind, for example, petrol, paper, telephone, etc. Or it could be given in cash on the basis of the votes secured by the party in the last elections. Children, these suggestions have not yet been accepted by the political parties. If and when these are accepted, these could lead to some improvement. But we must be very careful about legal solution to the political problems, because children, over-regulation of the political parties can be counterproductive. This would force all the parties to find ways to cheat the law. Besides, political parties will not agree to pass a law that they do not like. Children, there are two other ways in which political parties can be reformed. One, People can put pressure on political parties. This can be done through petitions, publicities, and agitations. Children, ordinary citizens, pressure groups, and movement and the media can play an important role in this. If political parties feel that they would lose public support by not taking up reforms, they would become more serious about reforms. Second, political parties can improve if those who want this join political parties. The quality of democracy depends on the degree of public participation. It is difficult to reform politics if ordinary citizens do not take part in it and simply criticize it from outside. The problem of bad politics can be solved by more and better politics. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.